What's going on, everyone? So you want to be a options day trading megastar scalper slash just absolute beast, right? But maybe you're new to the stock market. Maybe you had a buddy who said that, hey, they made $10,000 trading options. You should look into this. Maybe somebody made money on one of the GameStop AMC short squeezes amongst others and said, hey, you know what? You should look into day trading. You can make $1 million. You can be driving around in a Lamborghini as well. So now here you are searching for content and searching for information on how you too can drive a Lamborghini while trading on the beach using nothing but your laptop in blaring sun where your laptop screen is hardly visible, right? So I'm going to give you a very, very basic strategy, okay? Very, very basic strategy that almost anyone can use. Now, there's going to be a lot more that's going to be involved when it actually comes to being consistent, being a profitable day trader, someone who's able to manage risk very, very well, someone who knows how to pick stocks, someone who knows, where they should be entering, where they should be exiting. But if you're just looking for one simple strategy, kind of like if you can imagine a construction worker that's wearing a tool belt, right? They've got so many tools on their belt, right? Whether it be a hammer or a wrench, whether it be a tape measure or a screwdriver, right? You've got so many different tools on that belt. You can think about every indicator or every strategy is almost like a tool that you can put in that belt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you one very, very simple free tool that you can use where you can be able to enter the market tomorrow and make money day trading options. This is so simple that anyone can do it. I can literally probably take a 12, 13-year-old, 14-year-old who has no idea what the stock market is and tell them, hey, when the stock does this, you click buy. Hey, when the stock does that, you click sell. And I can guarantee you that they will make money. Now, whether or not that you are going to lose money or they will lose money is a completely different story, because once you actually put up that risk of having real money on the table, then emotions start to take over. Then your ego starts to take over. Your bias starts to take over, and you can take a winning trade into a losing trade. So let's dive into how you can start scalping options. Very, very simple strategy here. I understand a lot of joking going on in the first couple of minutes of this video, but to be completely honest, this is an age-old strategy that I've used time and time again. It only mainly predominantly works for markets that are really, really trending bull or really, really trending bear, just due to the fact that if you are not an experienced scalper, you have difficulties taking profits, or you don't really know where to take profits, sometimes you can get trapped in these moves where they can go in your favor and then quickly reverse. And then, you're looking back kind of thinking, man, I was up, $200 and now I'm down $200. What happened, right? So that's the art of trading. It's very easy to enter and exit a trade. It's very easy to identify setups. The hardest part is, when do you take money? When do you take the profits? So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the strategy. The strategy is just basically taking the pre-market highs or the pre-market lows. You're going to go ahead and use the 5-minute time frame for this strategy. You're going to go ahead and put 2 trend lines on your screen, right? These white lines here, I just made these on Thinkorswim platform. I just kind of put them across here. I can see the price 109.54, 105.82. This is your entry for long, and this is your entry for going short. How did I get those numbers? Well, if we kind of just look at AMD, and that's the ticker symbol that I'm using for this video. If we can kind of just look at AMD here, the lows of pre-market is 105.82. The highs of pre-market is 109.54. So what I am looking for, all I am looking for is confirmation of one of those 2 levels to break. And as soon as that level breaks, I am going to quickly enter the trade. Okay, so obviously 109.54 to the top side, this level never confirms, never gives us a buy signal to go ahead and long stocks or buy call options. But however, we do trade down to the pre-market lows of 105.82, and we quickly break through. On this candle here, 7:10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on March the 7th, this is when you're going to take your entry. You are going to buy a put option as close to in the money as possible. So if the stock is trading at 105.82, you are going to buy a put option somewhere in the vicinity of maybe 106, 105, somewhere as close to that stock price as you can get it. As soon as we crack below it, you're going to quickly get in. Now, here's the real question. When do you take profits? I always tell my traders 20% or no trade. So until you make 20% on that options contract, you know, you would be considered to be in the trade. Okay, you're going to be considered to be in the trade. What is going to be your stop loss? Well, your stop loss is going to be pre-market highs. So you have to understand that you're going to give yourself $4 risk on this options play. Is that a little bit too much risk for you? It would be for me. So if you guys want to understand where you can kind of dial in and tighten up that stop loss, join my Discord. I'm definitely going to help you guys out there. I can give you a lot more clear, in-depth information on the Discord. You guys can trade with me live and I can kind of go over that. But technically speaking, using this strategy, pre-market highs is definitely going to be your absolute stop loss. So if we do kind of quickly break through this level, then quickly consolidate and then bounce higher, and we break this pre-market high, you would have to exit this trade. As long as we are trading below the pre-market lows, you would continue to stay, or excuse me, as long as we are trading below the pre-market highs, you would continue to stay in this trade. Now, for me as a scalper, what I'm looking for is I'm looking to take aggressive sizing. So at least 5 to 10 contracts on AMD in the money. As soon as we break 105.82, I am looking for 2 to 3 pushes lower. So what does that mean? If I enter on this candle, I am looking for 1, 2, 3 pushes lower from my entry. So if my entry is 105.82, I am looking for 2, 3 pushes lower. I would be selling at this candle 104.83. That is almost a dollar move on AMD stock. Those options contracts are going to move 10, 15, 20, 30% within a matter of 15, 20 minutes. So always, when do you take profits? 2 to 3 pushes after your entry. What is your stop loss? Pre-market highs if you are shorting. What is your stop loss if you're going long? Pre-market lows. However, again, there's more. Like I said, every strategy has every strategy is a different tool for your belt, right? So there's different strategies to kind of tighten up that risk. So we don't have to allow ourselves to risk $4 on a trade on an options contract, especially in a volatile market that we're in right now. If you guys are looking for more in-depth information on my trading strategy, go to evolutiontraders.com. That's my website. Become a lifetime member. You're going to get access to the private Discord along with the free Discord, as well as 2 video courses with over 3 hours worth of content that you guys can go through. And I can almost assure you that you're going to come out with a better understanding of the overall market and how exactly to scalp options. Until next time, guys, hit the subscribe button and also drop me a thumbs up. I will see you guys all on the next video.